shall the king of the south push at him. The rush to conflict with Russia over Ukraine is not ordinary geopolitics. It's Obama fulfilling his role according to the Bible. In 2014, CIA backed and funded regime change against the pro-Russian leadership in Ukraine. Because of this, Russia is now in an undeclared war with its eastern neighbor. And just recently, U.S. Army instructors, Humvees, and drones have started arriving in the Ukraine. Russia has warned that arming the Ukrainians could escalate into a real war. Furthermore, when Putin annexed Crimea, the Western powers led by Obama imposed wave after wave of drastic economic sanctions on Russian banking and energy sectors, key parts of Russian economy. Alarmingly, economic sanctions have preceded every U.S. war in the 21st century. Russian finances were targeted when the U.S. signed a secret deal with Saudi Arabia to collapse the price of oil from $100 to close to $50 in order to cripple the Russian economy. Russia is dependent on oil exports as 40% of its budget comes from it. That is why the Russian currency, the ruble, lost 50% of its value since August 2014. Russian citizens can now only buy half the stuff they used to afford. As the country goes bankrupt, Putin will have the perfect excuse to fulfill his role according to the Holy Bible. Just like a wild animal cornered and threatened, Russia will attack suddenly and without warning. These are the last months, maybe weeks, before the Russian attack that destroys Mystery Babylon, Obama's America. The Bible warns us about the Russian attack using the weapon of indignation, and how Babylon will feel the fury of this terrible weapon unlike anything the world has ever seen before. This weapon will hit our entire country and all our defenses will be in vain. Though Babylon should mount up to heaven, and though she should fortify the height of her strength, yet the spoilers come unto her. This weapon leaves the military helpless because of equipment malfunction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. Their might hath fell. The broad walls of Babylon shall be utterly broken, and her high gates shall be burned with fire. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. Because the spoiler is come upon her, even upon Babylon, and her mighty men are taken. Every one of their bows is broken, and this weapon leaves Babylon silent and in darkness.